I'm always talking about great artists and following their work, the body of work, and taking a look at their techniques and trying to understand what was it, how did they create these pieces, number one, how did they bring their skills to the table, number two, and can it even be recreated at that level? And let's take a look. Leonardo da Vinci, what a masterpiece. What an incredible masterpiece. And most of these pieces and these artists were done in the 1400s, the 1600s, the 1800s. They weren't like brand new, and most of them were oil-based paintings. And it's unbelievable to first come up with the design, but it's unbelievable to see the massive amount of detail in the actual artwork. And to recreate that, because I've painted a couple Mona Lisas before, and to try to recreate that is almost impossible to get it just right the way this painting is. So his talents were unreal and the techniques were unreal. And then going to the Last Supper, his scene with the Last Supper, I mean, the color composition, the color masking, the color balancing, the detail in the work, the detail it's just unreal. It's so hard to comprehend how good some of this work is. And then we go on to Vincent van Gogh. And who the heck even thinks in this multi-dimensional type logic? I mean, the colors, the color composition, the color ways of showing colors, and then bringing the logic together and using this grainy look, yet it has this fabulous effect on it. And being able to bring all this waves and theory and logic, and you've got these little towns in the background. It's just amazing to see, and it's not easy to replicate because of how complicated this picture is. And you look at it and you say, I don't know what and why, how was he thinking when he created this thing? And then who can see colors like this? Such color balancing and such color placement. Who can see colors like this? And the imaging and the tenderness and the lines and paint and brushwork, and it's just amazing work. And then we go on to Picasso, and you see the softer tones, yet you can see so much happening in the background. The graininess and design work and coloring, and the colors used, yet such soft, tender emotion within the painting and within the design. And finding the balance between art and modern art and traditional art and the lines and the curves and the color composition and the color balancing around the edges, all the edge work and all the design work that was done. It looks like that can be recreated. It's not that simple to recreate these wonderful pieces. And then you see work from Claude Monet, and you say, what is happening with this painting? Who has the vision that can create this, that can create the imaging, that could create the painting, that could create the background, that could create the surface, that could create the tenderness, that create the light effects on this, that could create the rainbows in the background, that could create so much and yet bring so much detail to the forefront. It really changes the effects of a painting. And so when you see other artists, other creators, other unbelievable sculptors, other talented people that come from history, and you're just in awe and amazed at the levels that they were able to bring life to their paintings, to bring passion to their paintings, to bring design to their paintings, to bring color composition to their paintings, bringing color balance to their paintings. It's unreal. It's absolutely unreal. I thought I was a skilled, truly talented artist, and I see this body of work, and I say to myself, it's absolutely amazing how they saw things, felt things, and designed things, and how they brought those paintings to life, and how they brought that artwork to life. And truly talented. And just for my own sake, I've tried to replicate some of those designs. And as good as I can be, it'll never be the originals. It'll never be as good as the originals because they're so massively amazing. Especially even some of the Vincent van Gogh paintings are just so unreal and so amazing.